From the icy regions of Minneapolis, we bring you the sublime, the outstanding Juicy Lucy. That's a monster, lad. It's a right fucking monster right there. I was gonna say from the nether regions of Minneapolis, but then I quickly realized that that doesn't mean cold at all. It means something completely different. And I shan't say it here because I'm a gentleman. So if you don't know what nether regions are, look them up. We can wait.
You did say in the BBC episode.
Hey, easy. Clean up that language over there, buddy. Okay, so it's a very simple burger. Very, very simple. It's 2 patties, the American cheese in the middle, squooshed, cooked, and eaten. And the point is that when you open it up, the cheese all gooshes out. Hence the juicy part. Where the hell Lucy part came from, I don't know. I've never been to Minneapolis, even though I have family there. That I've met some. Zion Plumbing, if anybody's heard of them. I don't even know if they're still around. It's my family, I guess. We have family in the plumbing business. Apparently they were very successful, Max, so we should go there one day. Get our joints rooted or whatever you do in the plumbing world. But we're gonna make it. So it's simple, pay attention, we'll be out of here in no time. So we're only gonna add 2 things. One will be kosher salt and pepper, and okay, yes, call it 2 things, but remember, I keep it already blended, so to me, it's 1 thing. Salt and pepper, and then for a little flavor enhancer, I'm gonna add just a little splash, maybe a tablespoon of soy paste. Yes, I could add regular soy to this, but I don't want the liquid part. I want to keep it fairly thick. So what happens now, Max?
You're gonna mix with your hands.
I know, why does it bother you so much? You hate it. Would you like me to get gloves? I've got gloves inside.
No, just fucking do it.
Do you like it when it squishes through my fingers like that?
Or as you said before, gooshes?
Gooshes through my fingers. Okay, now I need 4 quarter-pound patties, and I'm gonna eyeball these. Let's get a plate. Try and figure out what 4 patties are gonna look like. Roughly even sides. Perfect. Now this needs to be made into 2. So I want 2 relatively the same size balls, and this is a little small. So let's see how this looks. 1, 2, pretty good. Okay, we're fine. I'll just bust these guys out. 1, a little big. 2, tiny bit more. Okay, good. Quick wash of hands, and we move on. I realize as I'm squishing here, I have said before, try not to over manipulate the meat. There's no way that that's coming out. But what I'm trying to say is,
don't over manipulate the meat.
What I've said before is the more little gaps, nooks and crannies there are in the ground of beef when you're making a patty, the more juicy it will be, right? And yes, it looked like I was maybe over manipulating this, but now we're gonna smash it flat. So in this case, it doesn't really matter. If I was doing a thick burger, don't over manipulate your meat in that case for sure. But this one, I would just go back to making these, sorry. I'll admit something to you. I love Harry's. Sorry, I'm in love with Harry's. I've been using Harry's to shave for, I don't know, 2 years now, and it's a joy every time I do it. I've got an idea. Let me show you how this goes down, because I think it's kind of interesting. I don't believe in a mirror. All right, I'm gonna begin by wetting my face. Of course, that's important. Next up, the shave gel. So check this out. You only need a little bit. Look, oh, that's not enough, Sam? Oh, it's not, is it? Wait till you see how much this it makes. Now the blade, and this is the important part. This is what makes Harry's. It's a 5-blade razor with a very comfortable weighted handle. And the head does this. Like I'm telling you, those cheap razors that you're still buying in the supermarket are useless. This is what you want. And now it's all about this. So I do this in the shower, hot water running, steam, softening my beard. And no, I don't have a huge beard, but do I need a mirror for this? No. Why not? I have hands to figure out what I've shaved. Excuse me? And then you continue. Let me rinse and no mirror. I mean, come on. And why is it always perfect? Because of the German engineered blades. They even own their own factory in Germany that makes these. You want this? Because I think you do. And I don't mean this face. I mean, you want to shave with ease, with simplicity, with sharpness that gives you a beautiful, soft shave every time. They've got a trial set for you. Ready? $3 will get you the weighted handle, the 5-blade razor, the shave gel, and this little blade cover so that when you go on a trip, you can do that, lock it up. All you have to do is go to harrys.com/Sam. harrys.com/Sam to get your $3 trial kit. You're gonna wanna do this. You just saw what I do. Not every day. I don't always shave, but when I do, I only use Harry's. Did I say 100% money back guarantee? Oh, because it's there. So normally when we are making a smash burger, we take the ball of ground beef, put it right on the flat top, and squish it down. I can't do that because I need to get this cheese up inside of it. So using 2 pre-cut pieces of parchment paper, I'm gonna flatten. Oh, beautiful. Hey, buddy. Not nearly as round as I wanted, but that's okay. Here, another one on top. Flat. Okay, so it's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of American cheese, fold it into quarters, like this, and put that right there. I have a little extra on the outside because the key to this is sealing the edges well. Actually, while I'm looking at this, I'm going to put 1 more quarter in here, just because I'm feeling a little frisky. I was going to say I'm feeling a little randy, but that is not the same thing as frisky at all. So this will now go on top, like this. And now the goal is simple. Seal the F out of this so that it doesn't crack open in the middle of cooking. And when I've done this before, that's been my problem. I've not been able to get it perfectly sealed. I don't know why, but I just haven't. And I want this to be perfect.
Yeah, you better hope it is.
Gosh. Because if the cheese squeezes out while it's being cooked, I mean, how juicy is the freaking inside of it gonna be? Just not. Okay, but I feel pretty good about this. How do you guys feel about it?
Pretty good, looks nice.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
Okay. What's the trick?
What's the trick?
What do they do to seal it up?
I don't
perfectly?
know. I don't know. I mean, I have done these before, and sometimes they stick perfect. I just think it's like getting these edges all like, okay. I'm feeling okay about this. Let's take this to the Evo and make some magic. Okay, before we get too far into this, now's the time to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And if you haven't, I would ask, why haven't you? You're not making a commitment that makes you have to do something. Here's what it says. Sam, Max, Chance, we're behind you. We want to show our support the simplest way we can without having to do anything more than this. Plink. And if you want to go a little bit further, hit the notification bell. And that's not for us, that's for you. That then tells you when we put out a new episode. So you can be on top of it and tell your friends instead of your friends saying, did you see what Sam put up today? Oh my God, it's amazing. And you're like, oh no, I didn't know about that. How'd you know? Well, notification bell. It's simple. We're not like a cable that you have to pay for. We bring you this content free of charge. As my friend Steve would say, it's free 99. And with a little of our beef taro as our lubricant today, hope that's not too hot. On we go. I know it's only a half-pound burger, but doesn't it look like a pound burger?
It does.
That's a monster, lad. It's a right fucking monster right there. But in anticipation of this coming off, I do have a soft potato roll bun that I'm gonna use some of this grease to get a little toasty. Beautiful. Let me just have a quick little look. It's looking very pretty under there. All right, so let's give this guy a flip gently. We don't want to scorch Max and Chance. Nice. So far, so good. So I think at this point, because it's so thick, I'm gonna give it that. Let it just do its thing for a bit. Hopefully it will finish itself nicely under the lid. Wow, look at it. Look at that monster. Hello, laddie. How are ya? You're not cooked all the way, son. I don't think. A little bit here. This is probably pretty close. Okay. Still feels a little squishy though.
Be gentle.
I know. Let me just give it another, sorry. Just another minute or two. All right, I have to do it. All right, little fellow. Oh, do you see that? See how gorgeous that kid is? Here we go, buddy. It's destiny time. All right, we dress this very simply. A sploosh of mayo, a simple sploosh. Not an extraordinarily huge one, a simple one. And then some pickles, like dill, cut with the waffle thing of my mother's. And now for our buddy. It looks like this. Oh, damn it. Damn it! And then, of course, his lid. How's that look? And now, the question is, have we been living right? Am I a good boy today? Are Max and Chance putting out good vibes? Because the whole moment is when you cut it open. And if it juices, you're in good shape. If it doesn't juice, I'm walking out the front door and I'll let these boys finish up the episode. 1, 2, and 3. With a tiny bit of pink. Oh, that makes me happy. I can't wait to bite this. Damn, we did a good job there, boys. Thank you for the support. Look at it.
Glorious.
It is f***ing glorious. So of course, there's a couple things going on here. The juicy cheese scooshing out is a good thing. But you see all this down here, just this straight, greasy, delicious, buttery goodness that's on there. That is what helps make this the prime Minneapolitan export that it is. So because there's 4 of us here today, I will only take a quarter on their stuff. So nobody has to have my germs on their stuff, and I will have this bite. Oh, that smell.
That is a juicy burger.
All right, let me tell you something. It's very basic. It is very delicious. Soy paste. Soy paste, it's a thing. Amazon, look for it. Gives that little burst of extra flavor. All right, well, thanks for hanging. Make this. Like, even if you don't make this, just don't make the same thing all the time. Boys, am I right?
Right.
We're right. Thanks for hanging out with us.